open!
Run, Currency.
No, please! No! Take everything! Take everything!
Hold it!
4545. Alert.
Speak to me.
Dawkins Gun Shop, Reynolds Avenue. Coded tip-off. Raid. Out.
Roger.
to 37, proceeding to gun shop, out.
Take her back.
That's Doyle.
Who's the other one?
Another CI5 gorilla, but Doyle's the one. He's the one I want.
Yeah, well, as long as it does the trick, gets them at it.
Hardly the stuff for the local cadet corps. I thought there was supposed to be a limit on stocking these things.
There is. Yeah, it's a coded call. Went straight to C11 at the yard. Usual way.
There must have been someone who knows the organization's tactics.
They're moving forces again.
Maybe.
Obviously.
Maybe.
Wake up some of our own sleeping beauties. And Mr. Albee might remember that actions speak louder than words.
You know, Mr. Albee's too fat to get out of his chair. Aldens don't want to know anymore. Rather go on television and talk about political initiative. What does that get you, apart from the fee?
They'll be behind the barricades before long, and they won't know what's hit them.
All right, there's a gun robbery. All right, someone uses their tip-off code. But that's not enough. there's no reason why they would be operative now.
They took 612 gauge, 5.762s, 8 Parker Hales, an M1 carbine and ammo to match.
It's gotta be them. I mean, that's not pawn shop traffic, you know. This is a pro raid. These guys wanted guns for an armory.
And why didn't they take the lot?
Maybe they were disturbed.
Eyewitnesses?
Look, we've been through this sort of run enough times to know they're at it. It's exactly their style. Everything fits. I mean, even the tip-off, descent in the ranks, we've had that 50 times before.
But not in the last year. Why now?
Look, but if this does mean they're active, are we going to stand around till someone gets their head blown off?
No. Go and prove it. Find out if this is the start of a campaign.
Right.
But step on anyone's toes, and next week you'll be pen pushing.
Not today, mate.
Relax, Morgan. We're all pals. I'm not flying the flag.
Nothing sacred anymore.
See if that coffee's ready, will you?
You must be doing well when you can afford an au pair.
No, you've got it all wrong. All this free time's just one of the perks of being unemployed.
Plenty of time to think, eh?
I spend most of my time forgetting.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'd do the same myself.
What does that mean?
Like I said, if I got wrapped over the knuckles for something I didn't do, I'd spend most of my time trying not to feel sorry for myself.
What do you want?
Question and answer time.
I'm not on the payroll anymore.
Coffee's up. I'll settle for a drink, if you don't mind.
Gun robbery.
Feed the cat, Sylvie. Ironic. 2 years ago, I'm everybody's darling because my wife's people have connections with the organization. Then Cowley puts me in as a sleeper and I'm risking life and limb. Then everything goes wrong and I'm left carrying the can.
Somebody blew the whistle on us. A man got killed. You were the only common denominator.
You think I got drunk and talked?
No. You put yourself in Cowley's shoes. Hmm?
So, after being dishonorably discharged, CI5 would now like some information regarding the organization's activities.
Yeah.
Well, number one, I don't have the connections I used to have. Not even the wife I used to have. And number two, even if I knew the old crowd were organizing the Third World War, I wouldn't give it to you.
You working?
Bit of lorry driving, odds and ends.
That poker session last Christmas. Still owe you.
Look, I can't stay in here all day. I've got a job to get back to.
Gun shop robbery, shotguns, 22s, and a coded tip-off. Thanks for the coffee.
I doubt if I see you tonight, I'll probably do the late shift at the club. What was all that about gun shops?
They think something started. Oh? You could find out at the club.
You're not a copper anymore, and there's a certain kind of client I don't mix with.
Keep your ear to the ground.
Hello, Alice.
How you doing?
In person.
What's happened? Been reduced to the ranks? Got you out looking for truants, have they?
She's got the Morgan good looks, isn't she?
It's a boy.
One of each. It's nice. And how's,
Holly,
Holly?
ask her yourself. She's over there doing an assault course for 4-year-olds.
That's Holly? I haven't seen her since the christening.
No. And you were noticeably absent when this one came along.
Run into your old man. I gather he's noticeably absent as well.
Holly, get down off there! Little horror. Doesn't know the meaning of fear. Yes, he's gone too. When your lot broke him, he couldn't face facts, so he ran off with that little bitch from the pineapple clubs. She's...
What happened to you when it all blew up? Any bother from the organisation?
If you're asking out of concern, it's a bit late.
No, we knew you were all right.
And why ask?
Just wondered if there were any after effects.
God, you lot don't give up, do you? I'm well out of it.
Are you out of it?
We came here for a breath of fresh air. Now there's a distinct smell in the air. Holly, come on, we're going!
Some people say it might be about to start up again.
And I say I'm well out of it.
There was an arms raid. It had all the hallmarks of the old days. Now, what was it? Young bucks looking for new weapons?
I wouldn't know. Don't come looking for me again, Ray. The past is the past, as far as I'm concerned.
Take care, Alice.
I will.
Anyone we know?
I was calling carriages, but they're fully booked.
The past is the past, eh?
Hello? Who is it? Hello?
Only Glover. You sure there's been no movements?
Been 4 hours here. Some old geezer came out to tinker with his car. 2 tasty-looking ladies did their daily shopping, and Glover did his. That's it.
Ah, Duffy's in there. I'd stake my life on it. Come on, we'll try it.
Who is it?
Gas meter. Never trust gas meter men. Now then, where's Duffy?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Play games and you're dead. Duffy's with you. He's been seen.
Not with me.
Silly to try that one, big boy. Because you've been seen, both of you. Now, what happened? Splitting the ranks up north, was it? So Duffy decides to try the big city, eh?
Where's Callie?
Why Callie?
Get fed up. Said he wanted to get away.
Sure that's not just a little bedtime story?
I swear it.
Then who did the gun robbery?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Callie's the best place for Duffy. Since Mr. Alby's interested in him. Maybe you should join him in Callie.
Alby's looking for you. They must know.
Just let's get out of here, all right?
Right, let's go.
With Beryl's Jewel just taking it up from over on the far side, like that hop just up this bed, coming to the line. Beryl's Jewel with the hop just up his second right to this bed.
down to roost in your natural habitat, Philo. Come on, son. Right. I'm a reasonable fella. Not going to ask your names and addresses. I just want some strategic movements. Like, why is the organization active again?
Right! Separate the lovebirds and see who sings first! This kind of victimization's against the law. You won't get away with this.
Let him go. Now.
I was just beginning.
Are you mad? Half a dozen armed men crashing into a shop in broad daylight to pull in 2 Toy Town bandits.
Philo and Davis are top men. Philo did 18 months for possession.
6 years ago. Look, I warned you. Stir them up. Get the old boys going. We'll have a major war on our hands. And this is just the kind of bravado that'll start it.
So what do? Advertise in the papers?
No. You use your head, Bodie. Like Doyle here.
Okay, Professor. So what do?
Well, we know where they drink, don't we?
Oh, great. That's the alternative. Brilliant. Going around drinking in backstreet pubs.
Very enlightening, wasn't it? Eh? Yeah. Pub crawl in broad daylight. Firm's expense. And none the wiser, of course.
Slicked up a few jokes.
Not worth repeating in a company smoker, mate.
Why don't you go and check out that bird of Morgan's Pineapple Club?
All right. You come with me. I mean, we don't want to break up the party spirit.
No. She's already seen my smiling face. You go and see what you think.
What of her?
Of it. There, if you got time. It's the kind of place the boys might hang out at.
All this drinking in the daytime.
Oh, no. Oh, I shall never be able to look a ginger beer in the face again. See ya.
Hey, what you got that's potent but legal?
You're over 21, aren't you?
Oh, lemonade. Care to join me?
Sorry, busy. But depends.
With a little of that. Where do I find someone to fill in my accountant?
Whose side are you on?
Yeah, the last time I was here, this place was raided.
Really? Club's license hadn't been renewed?
Something like that. Well, who's the heavy boys around here?
Ask me about the heavy girls. I might be able to tell. Enjoy your lemonade.
Hello, Mr. Albee.
Sylvie! Single around?
I don't recognize him. I usually remember new faces, but we've been so understaffed.
We were told he was here.
Well, maybe he was. Maybe one of the other girls saw him.
Are you captain of the ship at the moment, Sylvie? Good girl. Look, this is pretty important. If you do see him, that's where you can get me. And, that's for your trouble.
Waste of time.
Maybe. Sooner or later, you'll show up at Glover's. You keep a watch on it.
Someone's been asking for you.
Who?
Outside.
Look after this a minute. Who was it?
Regular customer.
Who?
Mr. Albee, you know him?
You told him I was here?
We see nothing, hear nothing. That's the policy.
It's extremely generous of you.
If you're in some sort of trouble, it's not very safe. Some of the other girls might say they've seen you.
I'm not in any trouble. Nice boy like me.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Thanks.
Bodie, CI5. He pulled Davis and Philo.
On our territory?
Well, we can't have him living on our doorstep.
The CI5 know the rules. He hit Davis. We hit him.
Call for Bodie. Coded prefix.
Yep.
Bodie,
Listening?
we want to meet. Ridge Farm, you know it?
Yeah. When?
Half an hour.
What about Toy Town Bandits?
Alpha Plus, Professor. Nice rendezvous. Plenty of cover.
They wouldn't dare. Hey up.
There are two of them. It's all right. Davis can take them both.
Well, that means come to mummy, doesn't it?
Yeah. Doyle. 4-5.
Those guns the organization stole for the war you're convinced has started.
Yeah, what about him?
They've been found at the bottom of a lake.
Roger.
The young couple saw the van. Then they read about the raid and the descriptions. Dumped. Hardly looks like stockpiling for an armory, does it?
You know, Davis, that Toy Town bandit you unleashed on the unsuspecting public yesterday tried to rearrange my physique with an Armalite.
Tit for tat. You get Davis.
And he tries to blow my kneecap.
Well, the story goes on, and we learn nothing.
Well, we know it is some kind of active campaign.
That's about it. All accounted for, -1. They'll keep checking the lake.
What, dumped straight after the raid?
Yeah, looks like it.
It makes no sense. Unless someone's playing a game and making dirt for the organization.
Well, like who?
Boss up in the ranks. Could have a runner.
John. Thanks, John.
Where are you going? Somewhere nice?
Nope. Back to the depot. I only get the duff jobs.
New boy, eh?
Yeah, I don't drink with the right people.
Have one with me, brother. Touch you that.
Yeah, wrong lodge.
A friend of mine had a drink in your girlfriend's club the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Next thing, somebody tries to make him walk different.
Wrong lodge, you see?
No. He was looking at that little matter I asked you about.
Yeah, well, now you know why I didn't want to know, okay?
There's money in it.
Pin money.
No. It's useful bread. Come on, you obviously need it. There's Alice and the kids. And that new girlfriend of yours. She must take some holding on to.
She's all right. She comes home to roost.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure she does.
Guy called Harry. We're booked up. After hours work. I was told you're strongly recommended. Depends on the offer.
That's not right.
Not expecting me, were you?
Forgot about lunch, sorry. This is...
Jack, nice to meet you. This is Steve.
Sylvia's been giving us all a native gossip.
New around here, are you?
Not native, no. Well, nice meeting you.
You won't stay for another drink?
Thanks anyway. See you again.
Who's he?
Didn't I tell you about him? Some fellow I met the other night. Involved with the organisation or something.
They're, active at the moment, aren't they? Well, come on, I'm just asking.
Yes, he said they were. There's a robbery being set up, some gaming club. Which is neither your nor my business, right? Anyway, whatever they're up to, this place is boiling over with question and answer men just now.
Poor Doyle. On his hands and knees for a break.
Yeah, well, you just keep your nose out of it.
And you, keep away from that narc, all right?
We know the layout. We know the cash will still be there. The manager sleeps on the premises.
We'll give you covering fire if necessary.
Are we allowed to know who this money is going to be donated to?
Just deliver it, as arranged.
They're all set? Yeah. Great. Let's move. Keep an eye on them, but keep safe.
Bodie, wake up.
Tip off.
Oh, it's 9 a.m. This is obscene.
That's your latchkey. You'll be more careful. Good night.
Good night.
Shut her, I'll blow your head off.
I'll get it.
Sorry, I had to come round. They gave me your address at the club. Do you know where he is, Duffy?
What?
Doyle's been a bit of a problem. CI5 all over the flat. He quit.
What is it? What do you want?
I'm looking for Duffy.
Yeah, well, he's not here, right? And this is my flat, so if you don't mind... Are you insane? Duffy's involved in an organisation build-up. You'll end up with no kneecaps.
What's that? Oh, loyalty's talking.
I'm on no one's side. I owe them nothing, remember that.
Duffy?
Yeah, how did it go?
It was a right mess. I got rumbled.
I told you to keep out of the way.
Yeah, well, look, there's only one way to start the war again, and you know what that is.
What about Doyle?
I'm not interested in Doyle. He's your problem.
Listen, Glover, I'll help you if you help me. We'll blow the place sky high. That's a promise. But first, I want Doyle.
John Albee, 50. Saw service in Berlin, your old stamping ground, the Congo. It's a mercenary recruit. He runs a travel agency now.
Typical.
Which, of course, is suddenly closed down.
As everywhere else seems to be.
We've had tags on him before. He's been operational with the organization for a while.
Top cat, eh?
Yeah. You've tried his family, friends?
Nothing.
What about the 3 boys who did the raid?
Third party. They do the hit, get a few quid for their pains. They don't see anybody.
The organization gets its funds.
What about the tip-off, Morgan?
I don't know.
Get a stake out on him. Find out who he drinks, eats, and sleeps with. If he knows what's going on, that might lead us to it. 24 hours a day. And find Albie.
Yeah, all right.
Duffy. They'll think it was us. Once CI5 get their teeth in, they won't let go. We don't want a war. We can't lie low forever.
What do we do?
Fix another meet. And this time we'll talk. To Cowley. It's all been a mistake. The organization isn't operative. This is a good time for us. Things are politically favorable.
A gun robbery, an ambush, and a funds hit.
I know, I read the papers. Look, take my word for it. Stop your boys' nose. Put a D notice on the press. It's better for everyone if it's played down. Otherwise, everyone gets hysterical. My men, your men, and the public.
If it's not you, who is it then?
Our business. All I can say is, you won't have any more trouble. Now, take my word on that.
Let me tell you something. One more smell of your lot, and every organization man from here to Inverness spends Christmas in the nick.
Cheers.
No, I'm not in a particularly generous mood. It's just something I learned from a conversation with someone I hardly know. Can we meet? If you want the information, it's yours.
All right. Why the change of heart?
I just want to see someone who deserves to be pushed aside get what's coming. Right. See you then.
Come in 3-7. 3-7.
That's from the stakeout in Morgan. Negative. Negative. Oh, that's a lady collecting for the town hall. Oh, she's familiar.
Yeah, it's his girlfriend, Sylvie.
Right. She works at that drinking club.
Yeah. Seems okay. I checked her out. There's nothing nasty on file, anyway.
Well, nothing on CRO?
No.
Negative. Negative. Negative.
Yesterday I told you to put a 24-hour watch on Morgan. Why didn't you?
We did. Negative. And he gave us the slip like the old pro that he is.
Was.
Negative. You know, maybe Morgan was Albie's vendetta.
I know this face.
Negative. Well, if you do, criminal records don't.
Hello, Alice. Beverages again?
No, Harrods. I was right out of caviar.
I'm having a bit of a problem with this one. Know the face, can't quite place the name.
Why not get it blown up and put outside all the cop shops? Wanted. What for? Don't know, just for the hell of it. That's how it's getting now, isn't it? The big
You
boss.
know him, don't you?
I used to know you. I don't anymore.
Hardly knew him. There is nothing else I can tell you. Please, I want to go. I don't know where Duffy is.
You're a big girl now, Sylvie. You work in the club and you know who dabbles in what. You also know how the organization works. Duffy was in the organization up north in another group. Then there was a split. He didn't see eye to eye with our political policies and he wanted a war that we didn't. He still wants it. And the longer he remains doing what he wants to do, the more chance he has of creating a very dangerous situation. Nobody wants that kind of civil war, Sylvie. Help us stop Duffy.
You want to jump in? You must make a lot of friends at that club. That was Albie's friend's place you just came out of. Is Albie a friend of yours as well? Is that how Morgan got his information through you from Albie?
None of this is any of my business. Leave me alone.
Do you know this man? Is Albie your best friend as well?
Don't know him. I don't know either of them. My relationships are my own business. If you want to know about Morgan, go and ask him.
Can't be too careful, didn't know who you were. Sure you weren't followed?
No, I'm well practiced.
We've done it. We started the war on our own. After this, nothing will stop it. CI5 will want their blood sacrifice, and every organization man will be armed and active. We won. And Doyle's out there, at the front. Every time they move, he moves. Which was what we want, huh? More than anything. Ray Doyle.
Well, they're going to come gunning for us after this, our own mob.
They were too busy ducking the crossfire. You've been a good mate, Glover. When the organization wouldn't fight my fight, you did.
Yeah, well, we've got different views, you know that. I believe the boy should be operative.
The ideal spot for that bomb. The government officer's Darrow Lane. He goes off at 6 o'clock. I call the squad at 5-2. You plant it. And bring Sylvie to me. I don't trust her after Morgan.
She'll only be dead weight.
Don't argue. Bring her! Please. Like a mate. Set it for 6.
Ballistics say Morgan was shot with a bullet from the one unrecovered gun.
You wanted help from Morgan, and he decided to give some. He was going to blow the whistle on someone, and that someone killed him. Logically, it was the same someone who hit that gun shop.
And who the organization say had nothing to do with him.
And who do we believe? Maybe these boys are laughing up their sleeves at us. Maybe this is a start of a build-up.
Well, you know my feelings. Start hitting back now before it gets into full swing.
Give it 24 hours, keep up the stakeouts, wait.
Oh, listen, that...
Once we start moving, it's a war. This city can't afford that war.
Duffy wants to see you.
I've been looking for him. I phoned his flat again and again.
Yeah, well, he had to leave. Can you come now? He wants you.
All right. Where is he?
Come on, I'll take you.
Wait, I'll get changed.
Apologies for the regal splendor. The butler's on holiday. Let's have a drink. You said it?
Yeah.
Great.
Tried to call you. You know, obviously, everyone's looking for you. Albie talked to me. Somebody saw me at the club with you. And CI5.
CI5? Well, they didn't pull you in.
A man called Doyle was tailing me.
Doyle? You said Doyle? You didn't tell me Morgan was ex-CI5. You said ex-police. So they knew each other. Well, they pulled you in. Check. For God's sake, check.
We weren't followed.
What did you tell him? Come on, what did you say?
You're hurting me. I told him nothing. He had a photograph!
Yes, me. You told him nothing?
How could I?
40 minutes. That's Doyle. Doyle did that. 5 years ago, a bank job. My brother got a bullet in the brain. You, get him here.
No.
You know, it's funny, it's taken me all this time to find out who pulled the trigger. And then a friend, some poor old sod like Morgan, who was once on the inside, said, Ray Doyle. And you know what the organization said when I told them who did it? They said, too bad. And I said, blow the men apart. You get him here, get her out, ring him, code it. No, let her ring. Tell him you know Morgan's informant. Tell him you want to meet.
That's crazy. The bomb's enough.
He's not looking for the bomb, is he? He's looking for me. And what if he doesn't go there? No, you get him here. You get him here.
4545. A call for you. Public telephone. A woman. Won't give her name.
Switch her through.
Mr. Doyle?
That's right.
I thought I should phone you. You being a friend of Morgan's, and after you talked to me, well, you wanted to know who Morgan's been talking to.
And you want to speak to me?
Can we meet?
Sure, where?
Sylvie! Sylvie.
What's this? Squatters Haven?
Yeah. Our friends who stay here.
Look, I'm going to tell you something. If you're scared of grassing anybody, don't, because what happened to Morgan was a 1,000,000 to 1 chance. He knew anyway.
What do you mean? What? What happened to him?
You do know he's dead, don't you? Shot.
Who?
Run! No! Run! Get out!
Duffy! Come on, Duffy, we're way ahead of you! Do you think you can get an organisation war started on a grudge fight? Come on! The game's up, Duffy! We've been through these runs before, you know. Your boys and ours. So wait your time! Yeah, Duffy, old pal.
Bomb.
What bomb?
They set a bomb.
Bomb where?
6 o'clock.
Where?
Government offices, Doyle Lane car park.
Okay, now you stay here. I'll get help. 4537, over. 4537, over. Bodie!
All right, Harry, keep your shirt on.
Get an all-out bomb squad. A lot. General warning. We're bombing Darrow Lane, government buildings, car park. Set for 6, got it?
Darrow Lane, on my way. General call.
Anything? Any luck?
I hope your grass is right.
Doyle! Here. Goes at 6.
Jelly, standard worldwide.
Get back! Listen, you go.
I heard the call. Duffy?
Yeah. Double vendetta. Get me and the organization.
Clever boy. You could have brought this city down round our ears.
Yeah.